Good morning. It is February 4th, and we're doing our waterfront video update. Let's get rid of this guy here. There we go. Okay. So right now in Pasco County, there are 4,254 listings down here in the corner, and this number has been going up steadily. Right now under pendings, we're at 1,505, and that number has been going up, thankfully. The real scary thing is that 30-day solds have been going down, 1,055. This is a terrible, terrible number. We averaged 1,400 to 2,200 for 10 years. During COVID, it was insane, around 2,000 a month, and now we're 1,055, which is just very sad. But the pendings have gone up, 1,505. We were at 2,000 pendings for years. So if we can get back up to 2,000 pendings, we can easily close, 1,500 properties a month. Okay, so we're going to do waterfront. Let's just check to see if anyone's listing anything under brackish. There's 4 properties listed under brackish, and we're going to go to Canal Saltwater, which is the big one. That brings us up to 150 listings. Let's go to Gulf Ocean, see if anyone's using that. 24 properties are listed as Gulf Ocean. Let's see if anyone is using River. That added another group of properties. And let's see if there's anything else. I think anyone's using Intracoastal Waterway. No, nobody's using that one. Gulf to Bay. No, well, they might be using it, but they're also using one of the other ones that have already been. Let's try Beach. One person's using Beach by itself without any of the other criteria. Beta Harbor. 3 people are using Beta Harbor. And if someone's searching Gulf Access Canal Saltwater, those 3 listings are not going to come up. Now, we don't want to, let's just continue to, so none of these are duplexes. None of these are condo hotels. 61 of these properties are condominiums. No docominiums. But what we're going to do is we're just going to concentrate on the single family homes and the manufactured homes. So let's look at what was listed in the last, let's say, 30 days, because we've already gone over the ones in previous videos. There's 43 properties were listed in the last 30 days. Let's just make it nice 36 days. Let's go back to this full year of new listings and see what the market looks like for active listings this year. 49 properties have been listed. The cheapest one is 150 grand, 155, 159, 199, and these are all mobile homes. Berlin, this is in Bay Park Estates, and I did look at this, and it is very interesting. 322 pool home. Cobia, 200,000. Vista Del Mar, 225. Sanderling. All right, so this is the first real interesting block home, Lagoon. I have not seen this one, but it's a nice wide canal right there. I'm sure many of you locals have driven by and seen okay, so this one is $245,000. It's been on the market for 7 days. Judy, $250,000 for 18 days. And these are all flood homes when they're on the ground like this. Forest Hills did not flood. This is on the Anclote River, and it did not flood. It's so interesting what happened on the Anclote, because when the water comes under the bridge on Alternate 19, there's a giant floodplain, and the water had a chance to disperse. You can't see me moving my hands apart, and when the water dispersed, the speed of the storm going north at 8 or 10 miles an hour, it blew the water up the Anclote River. The water was able to spread out, unlike the Cody River, where we got crushed with, I think, an 8-foot, they say 7-foot storm surge. But the Anclote River is definitely a an interesting study when you compare it to the Cody River. And this is Cape K for $279,000. And this is on the ground. So this flooded. $279,000. It looks like they've already done the rehab on it. The question is, did they get a permit? And the answer is, I don't know. But anyway, it looks like they claimed some money. FEMA flood insurance policy effective through transferable to the new owner as prepaid. So if you don't know what's going on with the FEMA money, you really, really shouldn't just be buying blindly, because there are some ramifications if they took FEMA money. All right, so here's 19 matches for pendings. Let's look at the pendings. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, went pending in 20 days. Veronica on the ground, definitely flooded, 8 days, went pending at $230. We'll be very interested to see what the actual purchase price is. Sea Ranch, $235,000 in 2 days. Kathleen is still pending. 6 days on the market. And I know the guy buying that one, and talked to him a few times. Here we go. Hatteras pending in 24 days at $249,000. Now this was listed prior to the storm. 212 days on the market, $250,000. It'd be interesting to see the prices on this one over the year, because it did initially was listed at $382,000, $369,000, $349,000, $339,000, and the storm was September 26th. So they dropped it to $300,000, $290,000, $250,000, and then they went pending. Let's see where this is. River Heights. Is this off of the? Yes, it is. This is on the river. Okay, so this is a great location, but it did flood, and it'll be interesting to see what that does sell for. And every one of these is a story. Did they collect FEMA money? Beacon Square, that's not on Gulf Access. That's Forest Hills, this is on the Anclote River, $275,000 in 19 days. Likely did not flood. What flooded was that Harborview mobile home park got crushed, and they're in there red tagging all of those properties. $279,000 in 18 days. All right, I want to race through these. My videos tend to be too long. 6410 Harbor on the ground. Great location. Look at this house right here. I wish I could expand it. You can see my cursor. They raised this house since the storm. Very cool. I posted it on Hudson Beach community. Anyway, $350,000 in 41 days. Westport, $375,000 short sale. Ooh, 49 days. You've probably heard me talking about Westport's got an oyster bed you have to go over, and it's very challenging. Bailey's Bluff, very interesting neighborhood, because you could actually get a home that's not in a flood zone because there's a hill. You could be up on the hill 20 feet over sea level and not be in a flood zone, yet be on the water. There's only a few houses like that. Florimar, $425,000. This time went under contract in 25 days. Florimar, $489,000. This one wasn't listed long before the hurricane, so let's look at the history on this. This was originally listed at $849,000 in December of 2023. They went $844, $799, $779, $747. I'm just going to jump. $699. Okay, where's the storm? It was $579. Then the storm hit. It went pending at $579. And then the storm hit. They put it back on the market in January, $489. And that's where it went pending and went back on the market and went pending again. The saga of a home sale. Let's whip through these. We really want to do this sold over the last 3 weeks. 575 under contract in 5 days. Florimar. Hatteras, 60 days to go under contract at the asking price of $595. That's a stilt home. That's certainly flooded downstairs. Harbor Isle, great community, $640,000. This home flooded. Islander, stilt home, $749. And let's do the last one and jump over into the solds. And this is on the, oh, look at that. That's nice. Schooner Place, Captain's Court in Newport Richey. All right, let's do the solds. I'm accused of making my videos way too long. I just assume nobody's watching, so I can do anything I want. La 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 la. Okay, let's do what was listed in the last. I did one 2 weeks ago, so let's do the last 25 days. 38 properties were listed in the last 25 days. Now, if you have a particular property, if it's in Signal Cove or it's in Vista Del Mar or any neighborhood, I don't care. Just reach out to me. I'll make a video for you for your, for your property. All right, this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. This is a mobile home. Oh dear. So the question is, do you know the questions? 40 feet of waterfront for $150,000. And this likely flooded. And there's likely a problem with the getting a permit. Let's do this one, 6511 Tower. Let's just see what the tax assessed value is for 6511 Tower. So the tax assessed value on this building is $66,000. You take the $66,000, and it is 66789. 66789. You multiply it times 1.15, and then you take that number times 49%. So you're allowed to spend $37,635 to fix this. And the question is, no sight unseen offers, no assignable contracts. The seller retains the right to any insurance or other payments related to previous damage. Anyway, it is what it is, $150,000 for 24 days, and you better make sure that you can do the rehab and get the permit for under $37,000. Beacon Court in Hudson and Signal Cove, $155,000, 4 days on the market. $159,000, 14 days on the market. Tower Drive, Signal Cove, 20 days on the market. Bay Park Estates, this is not Gulf Access. This is actually on this little bit of water right here. And if I'm not mistaken, there is water that comes through here. And if you swim, you can go under that bridge. But no, I know that, you can catch snook and mullet out here. There's maybe tarpon come through here. So it is Gulf water. It is salt water, but it's not Gulf access. $200,000 for 19 days. Sanderling in Vista Del Mar, $225,000. Waterfront Cottage. Does it have it's a cottage now, but was it a mobile home once? Oh man, look how, I think the water in Vista Del Mar was like 5 feet, 5.5 feet. Sea Ranch on Lagoon, we talked about this. No, we didn't. Oh no, I thought that was under pending. Huh. $245,000, 7 days on the market. I know we just looked at that, or I looked at it before the video. Capri and Cape K, $279,000. Transferable FEMA flood insurance. So what this means is that they took FEMA money. This means that if you're a cash buyer and you don't want to have flood insurance, you don't have a choice. And it looks like that flood insurance is prepaid up until that date. What happens after that date? You better know if you're buying these things. Signal Cove, $285,000 for a single wide mobile home. 1988 mobile, but it is what it is. Stacy, great address, nice wide, deep canals. $299. Garris, $299, 7 days on the market. Clark Street, great address. Might be a little loud from Ollie's. Yeah, see, there's a bar right there. Party on. But great canal. Leads you right out through the shrimp boats and the main channel. All right, Flora Mar, $319,000 listed for 1 day. Waterfront investment property. Fully functional $15,000 boat lift. There are a lot of choices. Actives. 11 days. All right, so for sake of speed, let's just cheat and look at them this way. These were all listed since in the last 3 weeks. So Florimar, Hudson Beach, Florimar, Hudson Beach, Leisure Beach, Third Isle. Looks like they're having an open house. Ella on Anclote River for $499. Let's jump to page 2. Westport 574, Forest Acres, Marlin 649, Marine Parkway in Gulf Harbors 749 in Hudson Beach, Gulf Harbors 850, Gulf Harbors Sea Forest 925. We got a 1.2 million on Victor, 6423 Driftwood. Let's look at the expensive ones. All right, Betty Street, $3.3 million. Oh, wow. So Betty Street is off of Bay Shore, or Old Post, which is off of Bay Boulevard. And I guess that is, is that good Gulf access? Are there any boats? Oh, yeah. This is Old Post, and yeah, I think that's good Gulf access. Okay, let's look at the next one down. Bailey's Bluff, Gulf frontage. Woohoo! Yeah, I'd rather have this one than the other one. Look at those views. Yeah, how exciting is that? 2017 house, 1.5 million, 100 feet on the open water, 240 feet on your private canal with boat ramp. Oh, they have a little canal right here. And I think it's real low here. You have to go out like this, I think. But I like it. Driftwood. This is Gulf frontage. There it is. Seven days on the market. All right, I'm Randy Jenkins. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Bye now.